So basically moving on to your next method under your second chapter, that is material control, you have inventory control. Now what is inventory? Inventory is basically raw materials, okay? Now inventories constitute a major proportion of current assets. Very important, okay? These are the assets of the organization. Now, by reducing the level of inventories to a considerable degree, the profitability can be increased, okay? When you're reducing inventory to a considerably a lower degree, your profitability can increase. Okay, now the inventories are the stocks maintained for sales and continuing the production process. Now if you do not have enough amount of inventories, you cannot carry out your day-to-day operations. Okay, so inventories include raw materials, work in progress, and finished goods. Now this is very important because this can be asked for 2 marks or for short answers. So next you have objectives of inventories. Now objectives of inventory is nothing but to maintain sufficient level of stock so that you have smooth flow of production, to maintain low investments on inventories, to maximize the profitability, to high level of stock lead to idle investment and less rate of return, to low level of the production. The primary objective is to hold optimum stock level. Okay, you need to hold optimum stock level. Now you have techniques of inventory control. Now various techniques are basically, it is fixation of stock level. Okay, you have economic order quantity, you have ABC analysis, FSN inventory, WED inventory, HML inventory, and ratio analysis. Now fixation of stock level is nothing but for effective material control and to avoid overstocking or understocking, wherein you need to make sure that you are having inventory, then you are able to carry out your day-to-day operations. Okay, whereas your economic order quantity is nothing but EOQ. Okay, it is basically to maximum economy, that is purchasing power, that is any materials, okay, wherein you need to have optimum level and minimum cost. Okay, this is the formula, that is EOQ is equal to root 2AB divided by CS. Now ABC analysis is nothing but it is a kind of method wherein you're controlling stock and you're concentrating on those items wherein the attention is needed the most, like basically what are the items which are most needed in order to carry out your day-to-day production and how you're going to maintain this particular level of stock. Now there are advantages of ABC analysis, nothing but clerical costs are reduced, it facilitates economy in buying, proper inventory levels facilitate free circulation of funds, storage cost is reduced, it ensures strict control on costly items in which large amount of capital is tied up. Okay, these are all self-explanatory. This helps in maintaining high stock turnover ratio. These are the advantages of ABC analysis. This is also one of the method of maintaining inventory. These are basically the techniques. Now FSN inventory is nothing but F is fast moving, S is slow moving, and N is non-moving. Okay, now basically this is for the rate of consumption, like fast moving inventory, slow moving inventory, and non-moving inventory, how you are going to stock it up and how you are going to maintain the inventory and how you are going to basically dispose this particular inventory. Now next is your WED analysis. WED analysis is nothing but it is again a method in order to manage your inventory, that is vital, essential, and desirable. Vital is basically inventory that consistently needs to be kept in stock. Essential is keeping a minimum stock of this inventory is enough. And desirable is nothing but operations can run with or without this particular thing, that is optional. Okay, next is your HML inventory. The next type of technique is your HML inventory. Now HML inventory is nothing but it is classifying inventory based on how much product cost or its unit price. The classification is follows. HML is high cost, medium cost, and low cost. Okay, this is basically the value of the inventory, how it is, whether it is high cost inventory, it is low cost or medium cost. Okay, similarly with your ratio analysis, again this is one of the techniques in order to maintain inventory. This is basically, it is through the form of ratio, which you will be understanding now while we particularly solve the problems, like how you're calculating by dividing the cost. Okay, what is the period of inventory, how you're ending that particular inventory, and how the inventories fluctuate and manage, how the companies manage the fluctuation throughout the year is what you're going to look into, and this is all about ratio analysis. The next topic is fixation of stock level. Okay, fixation of stock level, determination of various stock level. Now what are the types of stock levels? So when you talk about stock, you will have various levels of stock. Suppose if you are a business person, you will know this. Okay, you will have maximum level, minimum level, reorder level, and average stock level. Now maximum level is nothing but wherein your stock is full. Minimum is basically, okay, you can carry out your day-to-day operations. Reorder level is below a little minimum level. You should know that it is time for you to reorder that particular stock. And average stock level is nothing but how average you're supposed to have that particular stock in hand. Next is danger level. Danger level is nothing but the stock wherein the complete stock is exhausted. Now you need to only accept under emergency conditions. Okay, maximum level. Now you have formulas for each different level which you will have to by heart in order to work out your particular problems. Now, maximum level is nothing but the maximum stock level is the quantity of material above which stock of any item should generally be allowed to maximum level or exceed. Now see, when you're stocking up something, it should not exceed. Okay, you should not overstock and you should not exceed understock. Now the maximum level, the formula is, okay, the formula for maximum level is equal to reorder level plus reorder quantity minus open brackets minimum consumption into minimum reorder period, close the brackets. Next is minimum level of stock below which the stock should normally be allowed to fall. This is essentially a safety stock which will not normally be touched, okay, which you will not normally use it. It is only for a safety purpose, like in case if you do not have any option, that time you will take that particular stock and use it. Now minimum level is equal to reorder level minus open brackets normal consumption into normal reorder period. This is the formula of minimum level of stock. Next is reorder level. Reorder level is the formula. Reorder level is basically, it is the level where a new material stock has to be placed. Okay, new stock wherein you realize the need to place the order for the material. Now reorder level is basically, it comes after your maximum level and your minimum level. The formula for reorder level is equal to open brackets maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. Next is average stock level. Average stock level is basically the average. Average means 2, right? The average stock which you need to maintain in order to carry out your day-to-day operations. Now average stock level is equal to minimum level plus maximum level divided by 2, or average stock level is equal to minimum level plus half of reorder quantity. Now this will be formulated. This you need to identify based on the question and the information which is given to you. Similarly, you have the next thing, that is danger level. Danger level is basically, it is below which stock should not be allowed to follow except under emergency conditions. When stock reaches this level, urgent action for purchases is initiated, okay, wherein you're completely exhausting your raw materials, so immediately you need to purchase. Okay, now danger level is equal to average consumption into maximum reorder period for emergency purposes. This is emergency purchase. So basically these are your formulas in order to calculate your problems under your inventory control. Okay, so to begin with, we'll have a simple stock level. That is simple stock level. You have problems of various things. That is simple stock level, simple level of multiple product. Okay, so you will work out various illustrations for this particular problem. Now for this, I will not be solving each and every illustration. You have 10 illustrations. I would expect you all to solve it, wherein you just have to use a particular formula, understand the question and substitute in that particular formula. Okay, I will be showing you a few illustration problems. So to begin with, you have your first illustration which says the following information is available in respect of particular material. That is reorder quantity 3600 units. Maximum consumption 900 units per week, minimum consumption 300 units per week, normal consumption 600 units per week, and reorder period of 3 to 5 weeks. Now if you see, you have to calculate reorder level, minimum level, maximum level and average stock level. Very important, girls. Please make sure you're by hearting the formulas really nice, okay, so that you do not forget each and every, so you do not even forget one particular amount. Now firstly, you will calculate your reorder level, after which minimum level, maximum level and average stock level by substituting in the particular formula. So let's begin with the solution of this particular problem. So to begin with the problem, with the solution of the particular problems, now I cannot show you the question plus the answer, so I will show you the working out of the problem. So firstly, you have to calculate your reorder level, right? Reorder level. Now reorder level is equal to maximum consumption. Okay, I hope it's clear. Yeah, maximum consumption into maximum reorder period into maximum reorder period. Okay, maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. Now if you notice, your reorder period is given to you, right? It is given, that is 3 to 5 weeks. Now what is the maximum period? It is given as 5 weeks. Okay, now what is the maximum consumption which is given to you? Now maximum consumption is 900 units per week, and the reorder periods, the maximum period is 5. Okay, the latest amount is 5. Okay, so 900 into 5. So reorder level is equal to 900 into 5. You will get 4500 units. Okay, you will get 4500 units. This will be your reorder level. After which, your next thing you have to calculate is your minimum level. Okay, you have to calculate your minimum level. Okay, next you will calculate your minimum level. Now to calculate your minimum level, your formula is reorder level minus normal consumption into normal reorder period. Okay, into normal reorder period. Okay, and close the bracket. Now reorder level. Okay, reorder level, we just found out what the reorder level is, that is 4500 units. Now next is your normal consumption. Normal consumption is given to you. Okay, normal consumption is 600 units per week, and your normal reorder and next is your normal reorder period. Now normal reorder period. Okay, now for the normal reorder period, now for your normal reorder period, you need to check what the reorder period is given. Minimum is given to you and maximum is given to you. The minimum, between number is obviously 4. So your normal reorder period will be your fourth. Okay, it will be your fourth number, that will be 4. Now to substitute this in the particular formula, your reorder level as we calculated, it is 4500 minus your normal consumption, which is given to you in the question, it is 600. Okay, it is 600 and your normal reorder period is 4. Now substitute this in the particular formula, that is 4500 minus 600 into 4, that is 2400. 4500 minus 4500 minus 2400 is 2100 units. Or don't forget to write units. So we found out your minimum level. Next you have to calculate your maximum level. Okay, now next is calculation of your maximum level. Now calculation of maximum level, what is the formula? It is reorder level plus reorder quantity. Reorder level plus reorder quantity minus minimum minus open brackets minimum consumption. Okay, minimum consumption into minimum reorder period. Okay, into minimum reorder period. Close the bracket. Now what is the reorder level? Reorder level we all saw, that is 4500. Okay, after your reorder you have your reorder quantity. Okay, now for your reorder quantity will be given to you in the particular question. Now I will show you the question to you all. Reorder level we found out. Okay, now check the substitution of the formula. Reorder level we found out, reorder quantity is given to you in the question. Now next is minimum consumption. Minimum consumption is again given to you in the question, and your minimum reorder period. Okay, now minimum reorder period is also given. Now for your minimum okay, now let's substitute this particular thing in the formula. Now reorder level is nothing but it is 4500. Reorder quantity, okay, reorder quantity is 3600 as per the question. 6000 minus, open the brackets, what is the minimum consumption? As per the question, it is 300 units per week, and into your minimum reorder period, it was told it is 3 to 5 weeks. So your minimum period is 3. Okay, now substitute this in the solve this. 4500 plus 3600 is 8100 minus 300 into 3, that is 900. So 8100 minus 900 is 7200 units. Okay, 7200 units. So we found out the maximum level. The last thing which you have to calculate is your average stock level. Okay, next you have to calculate average stock level. Now what is the formula to calculate average stock level? It is minimum level plus half of reorder quantity. Now what is the minimum level we calculated? Minimum level we calculated, it is 2100 units. So half is that. What is half of reorder quantity? Half of reorder quantity also is given in the Question to you all. Reorder quantity is 3600 units. Okay, so minimum level, as we calculated, it is 2100. 2100 plus half into your normal reorder quantity, which is given as 3600 units in the question. Okay, now 3600 into 1. Okay, I will just substitute this for you all. 2100 plus 3600 into 1 divided by 2 is 1800. So 2100 plus 1800 is 3900 units. So basically we've solved the entire problem. We found out what the reorder level, we found out the minimum level, we found out the maximum level, and we found out the average stock level. Now this will be given only for one particular stock. Okay, now you will be given various particular stocks like A. Okay, this is only for stock A. Keep in mind, for example, this is just for one particular stock you calculated for everything. Now next one problem which I'll be showing is for multiple stocks. Okay, now don't get panicked when you're telling multiple stocks. It is nothing but similarly how you're calculating for one, you will be calculating for two stocks. Okay, now stock level for multiple product, please read in the question if they are asking for one stock or two stock or whatever it is. Okay, now to begin with, you have your illustration 2. Now in your illustration 2, two materials A and B are used as follows. Okay, so minimum usage 50 units per week each. Maximum usage, minimum is given, maximum is 150 units per week. Okay, normal usage is 100 units. Reorder quantity for A and B, earlier it was just for one stock. Okay, now it is for both two stocks it is given. For A it is 600, for B it is 1000. Here something known as delivery period is also given to you. Okay, delivery period, that is A is 4 to 6 weeks, B is 2 to 4 weeks. Now what is this? Okay, now basically you are asked to calculate your reorder level, minimum level, maximum level, and average stock level. Okay, average stock level is being given to you. Okay, now this is nothing but this delivery period is nothing but the period in which you are going to reorder. Okay, don't get confused like what is this delivery period. It is nothing but reorder period. Okay, now let's begin with the solution of the particular problem. So let's begin with your solution. Okay, in your solution, you're first asked to calculate the reorder level. Okay, so firstly, you're calculating a reorder level. Now, reorder level, the formula is maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. Okay, maximum consumption into maximum reorder period. So you will have to calculate for two, that is A, and for B. Okay, now for what is the reorder maximum consumption which is given to you all? Maximum consumption. Okay, 1 minute. Now the maximum consumption for A. Okay, now maximum consumption for A is 150. Okay, now see, do not get confused. For A and B, only two things are given separately, that is reorder quantity. The rest remains the same for both the things. Okay, now don't get confused whether it is for A, whether it is for B. No, this will be for both. Once it is told maximum consumption or maximum usage, you should use this same amount for A also, for B also. Only if they are specifying for A it is this much, for B it is this much, only then you will have to substitute it separately. Okay, now for A, you have to calculate for A. The maximum consumption is 150. 150, what is the maximum reorder period? It is 6. Okay, because it is 4 to 6 weeks. For A, it is given 4 to 6 weeks. Okay, so it is 6. 150 into 6 into 6, that is 900 for A, 900 units. For B it is 150 units into what is the maximum reorder period? It is 4. So 150 into 4 is 600 units. Okay, 600 units. Now next you have to calculate is B, that is minimum level. Okay, minimum level. Now minimum level is equal to your reorder level. Okay, reorder level minus normal consumption into normal reorder period. Okay, normal reorder period. Now reorder level. Now what is the reorder level? For A we found out, and for B we found out. Okay, firstly it is for A, that is normal reorder period is 900 minus your normal consumption which is given as A. Okay, that is 100 into 5. Okay, for B it is 600 minus 100 into 3. Okay, now substitute this. That is 900 minus 500, that is 100 into 5. 600 minus 300, this will give you 400. 900 minus 500 is 400 units, and 600 minus 300 is 300 units. Okay, so we found out the minimum level for both. Now after finding out your minimum level, next you have to find out your maximum level. Next is maximum level. Now for your maximum level, it is reorder level plus reorder quantity, okay, minus minimum consumption, okay, into minimum reorder period. Okay, now for A, again the reorder level, it is 900 plus reorder quantity is 600 minus minimum consumption is 50 into reorder period is 4. Okay, 4, that is the minimum reorder period. Okay, now close the brackets and substitute this. That is 900 plus 600, 900 plus 600, it is 1500 minus 50 into 4, that is 200. Okay, minus 1500 will give you 1300 units. 1300 units. Now B, for B, your the substitute the same. It is 600 plus 1000 minus 50 into 2, that is 1600 minus 100, that is 1500 units. Okay, that is 1500 units. So we found out the maximum level. Now next, as per the question, it is your part D, that is your average stock level. Okay, average stock level. Now average stock level. Now average stock level is, you have two formulas for average stock level. You can use both the formulas or you can use any of the one formula. Average stock level is your minimum level plus half of ROQ, that is reorder quantity. Now minimum level for A and for B. Now for A, it is 400 plus half of 600, next is B, that is 300 plus half of 1000. Okay, now substitute the same. That is 400 plus 600 half is 300, right? Next is 300 plus half of 1000 is, as we all know, it is 500. Now 400 plus 300 is 700 units, and 300 plus 500 is 800 units. Okay, so similarly we found out the solution for both the things. I hope it is very clear to you. Next we will carry out with the further problems.